Welcome back to Blind Man Walking, where today I'm walking my roommate's pit bull Labrador cross. Her name is Misha. She's a sweetheart 99% of the time. And I'm gonna show you guys how I walk a dog completely blind. My guy had a good play earlier today with one of his girlfriends, so he's gonna hang out at home and just chill. So Misha and I, once I lock our door, are going to go to a trail that is like right next to our house. She's being very patient, good girl. Let's go, girl. And we're gonna go for a stroll. And you can see her happy to be outside. So Misha is a rescue dog. She came from Port Alberni. And when I walk her, I put my guide dog's martingale collar on her. So for those of you who don't know, a martingale is half choke chain, half nylon. Whenever I started walking Misha a couple of years ago, our walks weren't very enjoyable because she pulled a lot. So we've worked a lot on her pulling less, so our walks are more enjoyable. And she's just a pet, so my goal when I walk her is to I don't expect her to formally heel and like be as obedient as my own dog, but I do expect her to not rip my arm off when we walk together. It just makes for a pleasurabler experience for both of us. Hey, let's go. So as you can see, she's a little bit ahead of me, but she's not hurting my arm. There's not much force behind her pulling. She's just happy to be outside. So for those of you who don't watch my videos, or who maybe this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, I have a guide dog. His name is Neeson. He is a yellow Labrador. He is nearly 4. This is Misha. Misha, do you want a treat? Okay. Misha is 4, we think 4, maybe 5. Good girl, sweetie. There you go. So whenever she pulls a little bit harder than I want her to pull, I just stop. And she gives herself kind of a self-correction. She'll come back to me. I'll give her a treat for coming back, and we'll go again. If she does that during our walk, you guys can see me doing that. But our walks are now very enjoyable. She's a very pretty girl, all black. She's got a little bit of white, I believe, on her face, and she has a great bark. I love a dog that has a good deep bark. Hey.
Across.
Yep.
We're on this side.
Yep, all good. Good girl, Mish. Yep, hearing's pretty good.
How are you?
Good, you guys?
Oh, you're the athlete, are you?
I try to be.
Well, you're the runner. We see you running.
Yeah.
the
Good
other
girl,
side.
Mish. Oh, Le Ritz. Or,
Yes.
yeah.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going good. Yeah, it's about as well as it can go
Yeah?
during a pandemic.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
You're
well,
being
it's
so
great
good,
seeing you
girl.
run. When
Thanks.
is the Olympics?
They are scheduled for August.
Oh, this year, eh?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Japan.
Oh, Japan. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you look like you were doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. My name is John.
John, oh, we'll look for you.
Sounds good.
We're
Yeah.
Beverly and Eric.
Beverly and Eric, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too. Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Come on, sweetheart. Good girl. That's a little random. Totally lost my train of thought. Okay, well, yeah, so Misha came from Port Alberni. My roommate adopted her a couple of years ago. You've been a good girl, sweetheart. Look at you. Oh, she's gonna go in the bush. Okay, she might be doing a pee. No, she's good. And when he adopted her, she was covered in mange, and she was very malnourished, underweight. Now she's a little overweight, but that's okay. It's winter. It's her extra winter fluff. Leash, look. Good girl, sweetheart. There you go. Just gonna let this person go by. Hey, good girl, sweetheart. Another person coming. No, Misha. Mish. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. Hi there.
Thank you.
Yep. Away we go, sweetheart. Come on. Yep. So Misha does not do very well around other dogs. So always got to be ready to react in case she reacts. But she's gotten a lot better when it comes to interacting with other dogs. Haven't you, sweetheart? So for those of you who, as I said, are new to my channel, my name is John. We're coming to you from BC, Canada. I have light perception, nothing usable when it comes to vision. So if I don't have my guide dog with me in guide mode, if you will, I use a cane. Okay. Come back, good girl. So yeah, I use a cane to get around. And I started my YouTube channel about it's longer than that, like 8 months ago now. Misha's got her nose in a bush. It was kind of a COVID hobby of mine that's turned into a bit of an obsession. I love it. I love making videos and learning how to edit and film on my own. So whenever she does that, I'll just stop and wait, let her calm down, reward her good behavior, and away we'll go again. Oh, she wants to check this out. Okay, so yeah, because of her size, she's about 80 pounds, which makes it tough to handle her when she pulls like that. So it's very important to have her under control. Are you sniffing there, sweetie? So when I have my own dog out here, I put a bell on him and I let him go free. This is an area where he can't get into any trouble, but Misha's recall is not reliable enough for me to do that. I don't work with her enough to feel comfortable enough letting her go. So she when I walk her, she stays on leash, always on leash. But if she wants to sniff and spend 15 minutes doing what she's doing right now, that's okay. This is her walk, not mine. Hi there. Good girl, sweetheart. You're doing so good. Come on. I would love to be able to let her go back here, But she's got some prey drive too, so if she sees a rabbit or a squirrel, she'll bolt. So it's very important for me to not lose my roommate's dog. That wouldn't be good. As I was getting ready to bring her out here, my dog was like at the door too, like, yes, we're gonna go for a walk. I'm like, no, dude, you're sitting this one out. You're taking one for the team today. That would have been hilarious to catch on camera. Me falling into a brook. So this GoPro, it's attached on my chest. It is a new purchase that I made, the first investment in my YouTube channel. Misha, I'm gonna give you a treat just because you're being so good. Here, come here. Yes, a good girl. Oh yes, good girl. Hey, can you show people your pretty face? Misha, look. There she is. There's the girl. Oh, come here. Look at me. Look right there. Oh, so good. There's the beautiful girl. So she's got a lot of lab in her too. No, don't eat that. I don't know what that is. But she definitely has the pit bull appetite. So she's a very fussy eater. She has the natural guarding instinct as well. But she can also be a total snuggle bug. And her and my guy get along super well. In the house when they play, it's actually kind of funny. In the house when they play together, Neeson, so my dog, he's the one that instigates. He bugs her non-stop. She'll be lying down and he'll come over to her and start just like nibbling on her cheek or her neck. And then away they go. But outside, when there's open area and we let them loose together, she's a little bit too much for him, and he kind of gives her the cold shoulder. And only recently has she started to be like, oh, okay, he doesn't want to play with me. So up until she began to figure that out, whenever Neeson would give her the cold shoulder, we would just separate them and not let her interact with him, because as much as he likes to play with her outside, he's not as interested. As I said, she's a little bit too much for him. A little bit too much woman for my little boy. Misha, your dad's gonna be so impressed when I tell him how good you've been, so don't ruin it by being bad. Keep up the good work, sweetheart. So you can see her, she's ahead of me a bit. But that's okay. She's relaxed, she's not ripping my arm off. We're gonna go left here, sweetie. So she wants to go right. There might be a dog over there, but we're gonna not let her do that. You need to go on the grass, sweetie, because I need the shoreline. There you go. Good girl. Oh, fire hydrant. So it's winter in Victoria, but as you can see, it's not what you would normally think of winter. We had snow, actually. We had a good half a foot of snow fell 2 weekends ago. But most of that is dissipated. What do you see, sweetie? What do you see? No. Come here. Hi there. Hey. So normally, guys, she would have flipped her lid at that dog. Hey, I have a treat for you. But As you saw, she was a true lady. Hey there.
Beautiful dog.
Thank you.
Better behaved than the kids.
You caught her at a good moment. Misha, your dad's gonna be so impressed. So yeah, normally she would have flipped out at that dog, but she was a true lady. Misha, you're a true lady. I hope you guys can see her pretty good. Still figuring out the angles when it comes to filming because I can't see what I'm filming. I have to rely on feedback from friends and you guys when it comes to angles. So the GoPro has a fisheye lens. Come on, girl. So it means so it's got a very wide view. So, which is great for me because I can just point in the general direction of what I want to film, and it will pick it up most of the time. And it's also good for close-up footage too. Before the GoPro purchase, I was using my iPhone, which is not ideal. When you're trying to show sighted people how you live as a blind guy, you want to keep them on your channel watching videos. And if your video footage sucks, they're not going to stay around. Right, Mish? Right. I wish I could have shown you guys video of our walks a couple of years ago because they were abysmal compared to this. This is sweet. Like yeah, quite an improvement there, girl. Good girl. Passing someone on her right. Misha's checking something out. Good girl. When my roommate walks her, he has her on a flat collar and a gentle leader. The gentle leader, for those of you who don't know, it's like a bridle. The leash clips on under the chin. Head control. I'm not a big fan of those myself. So when I walk her, we use Neeson's martingale. We're gonna go left here, sweet girl. Don't cut me off. There you go. So now I feel kind of guilty leaving my guy at home, but he had a good play session today. So it's important as well to what I've learned having dogs for the last 20 years is important to teach them as well that it's okay to not do anything. The more exercise they get, the more they need, and that can become a problem.
I don't know how it's advertised or how.
Mishi. This might be. That's okay.
Too much excitement. Too much excitement. It's okay.
No.
Come on, let's go. That's
No.
too much excitement.
No. Here. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Exhibit A. Sit. We're just gonna let her calm down. So, when you have a dog that weighs 80 pounds, Misha, sit. Good girl. No. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Sit. Sit. Bum on the ground. When you have a dog that weighs 80 pounds, you can see how quickly that could have escalated Good girl. Sit. You are sitting. Good girl. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Very good girl. Now, I don't think her intent was malicious at all, but just because of how big she is, she can be pretty intimidating when she lunges like that. Which is why it's important to be able to control her. Because not everybody, like that lady, was understanding. Like she knew, I think she knew what was going on, but many dog owners don't, and they get really pissed off. We'll see how this goes. I think these guys have a dog. No, I don't think they do.
Chicken or steak for Andrew, and you know, dinner for two is plenty.
You can say hi if you're nice.
Oh, kiss. Oh, nice.
She's very friendly. She's just a little overexcited.
Well, Bert's only 10 months. He's a pug.
Oh, she's doing really well. Good girl, sweetheart.
Nice.
A pug, a puggle.
Yes. I know. Did he bark at you? Oh no.
It's okay, little fella. Misha's just apologizing for. No. We don't want to do
Going
that.
back for more.
Okay, we'll head on. So have a good walk. No. We're going this way, sweetie. All right. So it's very important to be able to read your dog and to know what's going on. So when something happens, you can determine the level of, oh shit. Sorry, girl. So again, that lady is understanding. Like she's obviously a dog person. She knows what's going on. Like, in that case, Misha just wants to play. She's not aggressive towards that dog. It's just because of her size and the noise she makes, people sometimes misread those and they get very upset. And then Misha obviously feeds off of that. So staying calm and under control in a situation like that is key, which is why it's key to be able to know what's actually happening. A little bit of, there's some water on our left here. Show you guys. Water's pretty high right now. We've had a lot of rain. We're actually gonna turn here anyway because it gets a little soggy further down. So we'll just turn here, sweetie. Okay? Mish, come on. Let's go give you some supper. We'll see if we can find that little pug again. He's cute. No, good girl. Good girl. Have a good walk, guys. Good girl. Good girl, Misha. Here you go. Here you go, sweetie. Good girl. So she didn't even try to play with him. or interact with him that time. Good girl. Good girl, sweetheart. Hey. You got your nose in the grass, eh, sweetheart? What do you smell down there? What are you sniffing? Here, girl. Mish, come on, sweetie. So I make videos to show people how a blind person lives independently. No. Self-correction. Come here. So when she self-corrects like that, sometimes she's gonna cough. But the desired response is for her to come back to me, and she does. So what I was saying there is I make videos to show how I live as a blind person independently, and as I said, it's been my COVID hobby. Began my channel back in June of 2020, and I'm a pretty stubborn person. I like to do things on my own at all costs. So I've taken a lot of time to learn how to edit my videos. I use iMovie, which is an Apple-based video editing app. Good girl, sweetheart. Who's being a good girl? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Apparently these walk with me videos are pretty popular. Ride with me, walk with me, run with me. So I thought I'd try one. It's really no extra work for me. I just have to strap on my GoPro and hope that Misha's a good girl. And she's been a good girl. Haven't you, sweetie? Yeah, you've been a good girl. So as you can see, she's a little bit ahead of me, but she's not in any way causing me any form of discomfort. So as long as she continues to not do that, she's free to do whatever she wants. I have her on a longer leash than Neeson has. This is, I'm not sure how long it is. I think it's 6 foot. Might be a little bit longer. I'm not sure. But I hope you guys can see her in all her beautiful black glory. So we just effectively did a big reverse P. Actually, that was our route. We just did the loop first, and now we just did the long part that goes from the top down to the bottom. I think that's a P. Maybe it's a D, actually. One of the two. You gotta give me a pass for not knowing my print letters. So in the comments, let me know what kind of dogs you guys have. I'm very, I love anything dogs. I'm a big dog person, big advocate for dogs. I know a lot about dog training, breed characteristics, shit like that. I'm teaching my dog, so my dog Neeson, I teach him a lot of little tricks just because they're fun to teach your dog. Great way to bond with your dog. I'm actually teaching him basic tracking as well. It's fun to see your dog progress in whatever they're doing. It makes me feel good. And again, it's just extra time that we can spend together doing something out of harness for him. And he likes it too. So it's a win-win situation for both of us. And Misha knows basic obedience commands. With her, it is a case of trying to improve her impulse control. And there's no discipline with her either. When you don't have any discipline instilled in your dog, you cannot expect them to be well behaved. You just can't. Same if you have a little child that has no discipline. They're just going to do what they want because they know that there is no repercussion for that. Misha, you've been a good girl today. Look at you in your beautiful shiny coat. Her tail is about... I want to show you guys her tail. Hold on one sec. I'm going to show you her tail. This dog's tail... Let me fold up my cane and put it away for a sec. So, stay there, girl. This is her tail. It is so long. Her tail is like... She has the longest tail I have seen on a dog. It's like a rat tail. It's very skinny and very long. Okay, so we're back where we started. We have a crosswalk. There's no cars coming. We are free to saunter across, and even if there was a car coming, he would see me in plenty of time to stop. Hey girl, we're gonna go give you some supper, give your boyfriend Neeson some supper, and then I'm gonna have my supper. So I'll show you guys Neeson. There are a couple of chairs in our hallway which we use to barricade the top of the stairs to prevent Misha from running down and barking at the front door. So when you see the chairs, you'll know that's why they're there. Misha, come here, sweetie. And now you guys are gonna see a blind man jaywalk. Okay. Yeah, good girl, Misha. All right, homeward bound, sweetheart. Let's go say hi to your friend Neeson. Neeson's gonna be pretty pumped to see us. Let me see if I can get him to bark. If you guys listen carefully, see if I can get him to bark. What a well-trained guide dog. Here he goes. So I'll unlock the door, and we'll see if he will bark at you guys. Well, us. Well, not us. He's not gonna bark. He's just gonna jump and be happy. Happy, happy! Are you ready to see your boyfriend? Are you ready to see your boyfriend? Are you ready? Set. Go! Neeson! Hi, Neeson! There's Neeson! There's Neeson! There's Neeson! Hi, Neeson! Hi, Neeson! Hello, sweetie. This is Neeson, guys. Hey, let me see your face. He is happy to see us. Hello, boyfriend. Hello, Neeson. Okay, go, go. No, stop jumping. Stop jumping. Oh my goodness, Misha. Hi, girl. Good job, sweetie. Let me take your collar off, girl. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of content, subscribe, and I'll make you guys more videos like this. Cheers.